and the Cowboys. The Commanders coming in here 4-7. The Cowboys are 7-3. The Cowboys right now, the Cowboys, I'm looking at my notes, and the Cowboys are absolutely picking up where they left off last season. 7-3 against the spread this year. Also, when it comes down to at home, they're 4-0. But peep this, Jeff, they're averaging 40 points a game. There's only been, I think, one game where they didn't score 40 points and they scored 34 or 38 or something like that. But this team is absolutely silly. They've scored 160 points right on the nose at home, Jeff. And it's been an absolute bloodbath for teams because nobody's even got the 20 points against the Cowboys in Jerry's world. This might be their best effort in Jerry's world. They're 2-1 straight up and against the spread in the division. You know, their one loss comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. And then, you know, when it comes down to playing the NFC, they are 5-2 at this point as well, too. Actually, yeah, they're 5-2. No, they will be 5-3. I'm sorry, because they've been beaten up on the AFC this year. But yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This is a matchup that really screams Cowboys blowout to me. And, you know, the Commanders coming in, you know, the Commanders, nothing but props to the Commanders. This team is 5-1 against the spread on the road, okay? But that's because they're always the damn underdog on the road. And, you know, you have a 5-1 against the spread as well, too. And then you're 3-3 on the road straight up. So this does kind of show something to me that could be a possible, you know, upset because it's Cowboys and Commanders, and we've been at this movie before where the Cowboys been a double-digit favorite on Thanksgiving and they get absolutely rolled. But I don't see that happening with the Commanders coming off 3 days of rest, and they just got 31 put on them by a team that scored 5 touchdowns this year, Jeff. I don't know about the Commanders having one of these great games against a great defense like the Cowboys. I don't see 400 yards from Sam Howell coming on Thursday, even though Sam Howell has probably been the best yardage quarterback over the last month. It's a day for you to kind of be left in the mud a little bit. And last time we had him play on 3 days rest, he didn't get over 200 yards against the Bears. And the Bears defense is nowhere near as good as the Cowboys defense. Give me the Cowboys with the 11, basically win this game by 2 touchdowns or better, Jeff. Where are your thoughts after this? And where are you going for this game as well, too?
You know, Washington, you know, I was in a local Survivor contest down to the Final Four. One of my golden rules is to obviously try to take a home team, try to take a favorite, but also stay away from divisional games. Anything can happen in divisional games. And I don't know why I didn't just take the Jaguars and move on. I got cute. I took the Commanders, and no holy world should Washington Commanders be favored by double digits over the Giants. Never mind Barnstable High School. And so I got knocked out. And I look at this number here. I got an 11 with a 48. It's up to 49 and 11. 6 turnovers. I knew on the first drive Washington was dead when they turned it over on their first drive. 6 altogether. Just an abysmal game. Short week. I love where your eyes are, Pups. I really do. This is a set the tone early and often. Probably a good Tony Pollard game. CeeDee Lamb's been off the rails of late. Dallas, again, is the forgotten team. Everyone talking about the Chiefs. I'm sorry, the Eagles, the Lions, and the 49ers. No one talking about Dallas. Well, after this game, they might be talking about Dallas, you know. Their dominance at home. This is just, again, give me them plus 11. If they're down 14, hopefully, you know, a late let me see here. We'll go Sam Howell to Logan Thomas touchdown for a backdoor cover. But I could see this getting ugly. But give me the plus 11 and pray, Pups.
All right. Well, you know what, Jeff? You on to something because that's going to be a lot of people who hate the Cowboys bet anyway. So, you know, that it's going to work out for somebody because it's a long double-digit spread. But last week, they just pretty much were very adamant to tell us that, you know, it was going to be one of those weeks. And you know what? I think only one of those double-digit spreads actually covered, to be honest with you. And I think only one of them on a big number one outright, and that was the Giants, and that's the divisional game. So the odds makers knew exactly what they were doing last week, just straight up. So a lot of people who never win on favorites, they all won on favorites last week. Let's keep it real. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this 49ers Seahawks game. This is the best game of the day, Jeff, because it's not a one-sided situation. All games are divisional games, but this divisional game is a lot different because you have teams vying for first place right now, and I think this plus 6.5 is way too many points for